Hey everyone, this is TA, your Sims builder from the Philippines, and welcome to another video here on my channel, SimsBuildsPH. Araw po sa inyong lahat. Today's video is going to be a Japanese apartment, and this is actually the first time that I'm doing a speed build video of an apartment home here on my channel. So I hope that you guys would love this Muji inspired concept that I will be doing. Those of you who do not have an idea of what Muji is, stands for Muji Roshi Rohin. I'm not sure if I have pronounced that correctly, but it is a successful Japanese company that offers a variety of goods such as stationaries, furnitures, home organizers, and the likes. If you're gonna look up Muji inspired homes online or on social media platforms, you guys might notice that the design of the house kind of falls into minimalism. But I have read on their website that they're actually not into a minimalist style, and they have described their own style as simple and emptiness. So that's kind of what I am going for the design of this house. I am going to try and achieve the Muji inspired concept for this apartment home. This Japanese apartment is big enough for a family of 4. It has a master's bedroom, which is ideally the parents' room, and the other bedroom has 2 bedrooms for 2 kids in the family to share. We also have 1 bathroom and another room for the toilet and the spill, which you guys or some of you guys might find interesting, because I find it interesting since we usually have the same room for the toilet and the bath area. This is a Japanese home. We're going for that concept. I think it's quite common for Japanese homes to have this separate bath area and toilet area, and I was able to say that because I'm quite basing this build from many Japanese vlogs that I have watched, or many animes that I have watched as well. I love watching animes and reading mangas, so yeah, that's a one interesting fact that I have shared in here. But yeah, I think having a separate bath area and toilet area is actually quite practical. I like that idea. Not only in real life but also in Sims life. With a separate toilet area and shower area, we could fulfill the needs of 2 of our Sims at the same time, which could make your gameplay a bit easier. By the way, speaking of watching vlogs on YouTube, I am currently enjoying watching vlogs from Tokyo from Paulo. He's someone who lives in Japan and share a lot about the Japanese culture, the Japanese people in their daily lives, and many beautiful places in Japan. So if you're also interested on that, you can search his account on YouTube, which is Paulo from Tokyo. For me, Paulo makes very informative and fun videos, so if you're someone like me who's interested in the Japanese culture and who's also dream of going to Japan someday, I think you guys would also love his vlogs. Moving on, I am done with the bath area and the toilet area. I also put up this laundry or utility area in the middle, and here at the front door we have this area or setup, which is called in Japan as the can-can. I know that you guys already know this, that Japanese people are very strict when it comes to taking off their dirty shoes before entering the house. It has been their tradition and they've been doing it for a long time, so usually have this area in their entryway or in their doorsteps, which is called the can-can. This is the part of the house wherein they change from their dirty shoes to their home sleepers. So I just put up some cupboards over here and make it look like we have shoe storage and also a chair. As a Filipino, we kind of do the same, except for we're not really particular on having this area on the front steps of the house, because here in our country we also leave our dirty shoes right at the doorway. In my own household, we kind of just leave our dirty slippers outside of the door and just enter the house either barefoot or change from home slippers as well. I believe many different Asian countries do the same, so it's one thing to know about Asian countries. 5 minutes on the video, I think you guys have already noticed that we're going for the wood and white style for this apartment. I also find this on many Japanese homes that I have watched on YouTube, and I also put many different plants on different areas of the house to make it look like a bit more homey and a bit more natural as well. In this mini hallway that you guys are currently seeing, I just put a lounge chair. This is just like a lounge chair at the hallway, and now I am building the kids room. For the kids room, I maintained the simple concept as well. We don't really have much clutter opposed to how naturally Sims Builder do the kids room. I just put some wallpaper arts to make it look like it is a kids room. We have this study table, of course, which is something that you'll notice from every Japanese homes, and I just put up some clutters from the knit the knitting pack to make it look like we have toys in this room. In a while, you guys would be seeing me doing the kitchen cabinet tricks that many Sims builder do in their builds, which is turning the kitchen cabinet backwards to make it appear like we have much simpler looking kitchen cabinets. I went for this basic kitchen cabinet in white to achieve the minimalist kitchen concept for this apartment home. I'm still hoping though that EA would give us much more options for the kitchen cabinets and the kitchen counters, because we all know we don't really have much options. And based on the new pack that they just released, which is the Sims 4 Star Wars pack, sadly we don't have new kitchen counters, which is a bit sad for me, though I'm not surprised because it is kind of a specific pack focused on the Star Wars concept, so I was not really expecting that there'll be kitchen counters included in the pack. Moving on to the main floor of this build, we have an open area for the kitchen, the dining, and the living area, which means they are not separated, or they are like together in a room. The kitchen island counter with a connected dining table is something that I have seen on a real Muji house, which has served as an inspiration for this build. I remember sharing that inspiration photo on my Instagram account, so if you have an Instagram, you can go follow me and DM me. It's SimsBuildsPH. I sometimes share the builds that I am doing for my YouTube channel on my IG stories, so if you want to connect with me, go follow SimsBuildsPH. So we're halfway to this speed build video, and if you're still watching this, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet on my channel, please, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. Now we're going for the kitchen area of this build. You might be wondering why I put up lights under the kitchen cabinets. It's because I feel like this area of this house is very dim, or like very dark, so forgive me for putting lights under the kitchen cabinets. This is quite simple looking kitchen, of course, because that is what a Muji concept is, so I didn't end up putting much clutter on this house. I think I just put 1 or 3 items on the kitchen counters. Also, I think the kitchen cabinet facing backwards made it look like we really have minimalist kitchen cabinets, and it's one thing that I really like in this build. As much as possible to achieve the simple and empty concept, I avoid putting too much clutter. I kinda thought of downloading a custom content for this build just to add some minimalist looking shelves and organizers, because I think the Muji brand are quite known for that. But I wasn't able to look for something that really looks similar to the one that the brands have, so there is no custom content in this particular speed build video. So for the TV console, I just used another basic game kitchen counters, and also add some on the walk-in closet that we have on the master's bedroom. For the master's bedroom, since we are achieving a very simple look for this build, I just put up a bed and used this slats from the Dine Out game pack, I believe, and use it as our headboard. I think it turns out as a really cute headboard because it comes in the perfect wood color that I want, and also has the light effects, so it was a good choice that I did for this build. Beside the bed, I just put up this coffee table as our low-lying table, and we have pillows for the chair to make it appear like our workstation. I think this kind of setup is also common for many traditional Japanese homes, so I have decided to put that. And on the other area of the wall, we just have this walk-in closet or cabinet. Well, that is very much it for this build. I would love to know your opinion about this build that I have done. You can comment whatever you want on the comment section below. Again, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you guys like it, I would really appreciate if you hit the thumbs up as well. So again, thank you very much. See you on my next video. Maraming salamat po.